I'm watching it on the live stream.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay? All right. Welcome, everyone, to our first ever inaugural 2021 Affton and Dreams for Schools STEM Showcase. Can we get a round of applause, please? Thank you all for joining us. I know especially on a Friday evening, but I promise you, you're in for a treat and you're going to be so excited listening to the amazing projects that these students have worked really hard on over the last 3 months. I want to kick it off just by introducing myself and my team. My name is Nithin Jilla. I'm the founder and executive director of Dreams for Schools. We're an education nonprofit that started 5 years ago, and we're based out of California. So our team actually flew out from California to put this event on today. We're really excited. We started with the mission to address STEM education equity gaps, specifically in the technology space. As you all look around the room, you see the technology devices and everything in the world today revolves around technology. And one of our goals is to help ensure that kids are trained to be innovators, to be creators, and embrace that in a meaningful way. So we do that by providing them access to opportunities through programs like this, where they're able to understand technology, where they're able to understand coding and engineering, and understand their own relationship to it, and hopefully get excited by it. That way they can go into a career in the future. We've had the opportunity to do this work over the last 5 to 7 years. We've impacted thousands of kids, and during the pandemic, even though it was hard, we've grown now to be out of state. So prior to the pandemic, we were based in Southern California, serving students in Southern California. As a result of the pandemic, it's allowed us to grow to Missouri here in Affton and 5 other states, working with national nonprofits and school districts. So we're excited to be a part of the journey of the students' lives. And before I get started and kind of share with you how the evening is going to go, I just want to quickly give a shout out to my team. If I can have you just raise your hand, look around the room. They're in the same shirts I am. Can we give them a round of applause, please? The folks that you see in these shirts around the room are the Dream Team. They are some of the best people I get to work with, some of the best people that we've built this organization with, and we're really excited to continue to build out and serve more students here in Affton and more. So just to give you an overview of today, we are going to kick off by having students come up and present their coding games with Scratch program products they've created, as well as their websites they've created through our web development program. And then today, as the kids come up, you'll get to listen to them. There is no asking questions yet on stage, but in the second half, following the student presentations, we'll have an open showcase. That's really an opportunity for you to walk around, meet the students, play their games, talk to them, and then we'll come back and wrap up with a special presentation of awards and a ceremony, including some of our distinguished guests, who I'll introduce later and bring up as well with me. Does that sound good? Can I get a thumbs up? Awesome. All right. Well, before we kick it off, I'm going to introduce one other person from my team. If we can give a big round of applause to Claudia. Claudia is one of our program coordinators. She has been working closely with our instructors and our students as well, and she'll be helping bring the students up and introduce them to you as they come up today. So without further ado, we're going to kick it off with our first set of presentations from our Coding Games with Scratch program. which is primarily our 3rd to 5th graders. And Scratch is an online technical platform that we as an organization have developed curriculum around that aligns with state standards, computer science standards. So the kids are learning about fundamentals of coding in a visual way, and they're learning how to problem solve. And then what you're going to see here today is everything they've learned, and then their own addition of what ideas they want to come up with and their game that they've created that they're excited to show you. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Claudia to bring up our student teams.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to call up the first group. We have Ms. Hannah, and we have her group that will be coming up. Our first presenter will be Isla Gregor. Come on up, Isla. Start here.
Hi, my name is Isla Gregor, and my game is called Mario. So the game strategy is, so you try to jump onto the balloons and not touch the bad guys. And then you try to save the princess. When you touch the bad guys, it says game over. And then when you touch the princess, it says you won. I learned how to code. I like to play the games more than make the games. The hardest part was putting the code and trying to do it right. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Inslee. We have our second presenter, Isla Gregor. Come on up, Isla.
So my game is about a dog chasing a cat, and so you're Sprite 1, and the goal of the game is to go up and touch the cat with the arrow keys, and then if the dog goes back and forth, that means you won. But if the dog doesn't go back and forth, that means you lost, and then the cat gets away, and then that's it.
Thank you, Isla. Next up, we have Liam Clancy. Come on up, Liam. I'll have you stand right on that, okay?
My name is Liam, and I made a game called Flag Tag. So the goal of the game is to get the green flag to the other person or team's goal. There are 2 people on each team. There's red team and blue team. 3 of them, so 3 of the sprites are NPCs, and one of them is you control with the arrow keys, and so once you get close enough to the flag, you're supposed to hit grab flag so that you can run towards the other goal, and then the flag follows you so that the flag touches the goal. And once you get 5 goals, so once one team gets 5 goals, the game ends. That's it.
Thank you, Liam. We have Chloe Nickolk up next.
Hi, my name is Chloe. My game is called Merry Christmas.
I hope you have a
To play
great
my
Christmas
game,
and enjoy
you have to
the game.
press the green flag and watch. My game is about Santa giving presents to a little girl, but then a bunny bites Santa, and Santa gets
Did
better.
you like my game?
Thanks for
Thank you
listening to my speech. I hope you enjoyed my game.
Thank you so much, Chloe. Up next, we have Jonathan Rosenkranz. Come on up, Jonathan. Can I have you stand on that? Stand on that screen.
Okay.
Do you want me to hold this or you good?
My game is called Dragons. I'm constantly updating the title for each update. And it's about keeping a dragon alive. You cannot feed it past 50. That will start to kill your dragon. If you let your water fall below like 15, you start taking damage. And if your dragon dies, you have to press the green flag to play the game again. Sorry. I have unused sprites, and moisture works like water. And there are two versions of not having enough water. There's one where you go below 10, and one where you go below 5, or is it 15 and 10? Well, basically, you start taking a lot of damage. And you can only regenerate health when food, water, and moisture are at a certain level. And you can't go past 50 because I have a loop that denies going past 50. Yeah.
Thank you, Jonathan. Next up, we have Claire. Woo. Stand on the X.
My presentation is about a mouse and a panther playing tag. If you look up on the top, you could see a snake and a bird flying by, and those hidden little animals around the screen. It's based off ice cream, so the panther is a cotton candy, then the mouse is chocolate chip, then the bird is strawberry ice cream, and the snake is vanilla. That's it.
Thank you, Claire. Some students weren't able to join us in person today, so they will be Zooming in. We have Hayden Engel that will be Zooming in, and this is his game.
Okay, Hayden, you're ready to go.
Hayden, you want to present your game?
Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is my game. It's called Sega Wood. I'll tell you some stuff about it. So the game starts with the main character and their friend Leo hiking up a mountain. They're really hungry and thirsty. They find a cabin and think there might be food. They go in and then it progresses from there. Currently the game is just a demo version. It's just to show the sprites and animation. In this coding class, I learned how to use my blocks and so much more. The hardest part of making the game was probably the animation in it. Thanks for listening to me. I hope you put the full level when it's done.
Thank you, Hayden. So that concludes our group with Miss Hannah. Thank you, Miss Hannah, for coming up. Thank you, Miss Hannah. Our next group is going to be Miss Eileen Murillo's group. First up, we have Mr. Gabe Bierman. Come on up, Gabe. I'll have you stand on the X, okay?
Hi, this is my game. So basically, it's still a work in progress, so yeah. And really, the goal isn't known yet, so yeah. But basically, I'm on this character, and like the world is being corrupted by something, and you gotta save the day. Okay. Alright, also here are the controls. I remember the on full screen. Well, okay, there you go. There they go. Right up there.
We're good? All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. One of Miss Eileen's students as well will be zooming in, and we have Landon Saddifer. I don't know. Is this sound not working? I think it's on his end. It's on his end? Okay. Do we go to the next one? Okay.
Landon, we can't hear you. Can't hear you, buddy.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Anyone hear it?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay.
No.
Put it again.
You sure you're tweeting?
Yeah. I'll share my screen. Share. Okay. So my game is called Duck. The point of the game is to jump over, duck under, and move away from
various different obstacles, like a fireball in fire, and you can do that in 2 different maps. You can do it in Fiery Fields or Pyramid X. Each map, there are unique obstacles and a unique theme. The main character of my game is, as you can see, a purple dot with 2 vertical lines for eyes. And also you can say hi. That's all my game is. So, yeah.
Thank you, Landon. Up next, we have Crosby Starks. Crosby, come on up.
Hi, my name is Crosby. The name of my game is called Aim Trainer. The main point of the game is to click on a dot that keeps on disappearing and reappearing. You can play for as long as you'd like and see where your high score is. And also, this game is really just better if you don't play it on Chromebook because of its D-pad. So, the point system works by your high score minus how many lives you lost. So, but besides making my game, coding was very fun. Got to hang out with all my other friends. I learned and then statements, motions, variables, and most importantly, how to code. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy my game.
Thank you. Thank you, Crosby. Up next, we have Alice Mckenzie. Alice, come on up. You're good. Stand on that.
Hello, I'm Alice. Sorry. My movie is called Horrible Halloween, and I joined this coding club to learn about making a game. But instead of making a game, I made a movie. I made a short animation, whatever. I got my inspiration from Halloween. Thanks, Halloween. But anyway, the hardest part of making this animation is the right timing to do the right thing. I enjoyed this a lot, but I'm going to stick for theater for now. Bye.
Alice and Abigail Singer. Thank you, Alice. Up next, we have Abigail Singer. Come on up, Abby.
Hi. Hello, my name is Abby, and I'm presenting Scavenge for Food. Gary is lost in California, and he needs to find food to survive, although he runs into a hay cart that can steal his food. In my game, you get a point whenever you bump into a banana, but when you bump into a hay cart, you lose a point. That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. That concludes Miss Eileen's group. Miss Eileen, come on up. Yeah. Yeah, just. Yeah. Up next, we have Miss Lisa Hamrick's group. Come. I think it's the mic. If you touch it a certain way. Yeah. And then if you turn it off, I think it's the next step. Yeah, because then it won't turn it off. We're good. First up, we have Jonathan Robinson Jr. Come on up. Right on the X.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Jonathan Robinson, and I made a game called Square Clicker. My game is about the one and only Mr. Square, aka the main character. Mr. Square is lonely, and you must get 200 happy points to win. Be careful when he moves. When he gets happy, at a certain point in the game, he gets so happy that he starts moving faster. The game is supposed to help you relax. I learned in coding class about if and then statements and how to code in Scratch. The hardest part was I did not know how to code in Scratch when I joined, but now I made my own game. I screenshot an image and uploaded it as my background for the end game. And I added a code that makes Mr. Square go faster to make the game more challenging. Thank you everybody in coding class and out of coding class for supporting me. And thank you for all listening and enjoy my game.
Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. Up next, we have Nora Moseley. Come on up, Nora.
I'll have you stand right on the X, okay?
Hi, my name is Nora Moseley. First, I would like to thank Affton and the School of Dreams for this amazing opportunity. And I made a cartoon called Lily and the Lost Dog. It is about a girl named Lily who lost her dog, Dot, in space. When you watch it, you will go through a lot of planets, black holes, and fun. In coding, I learned how to bring characters to life by giving them sound, movement, and feelings. I also learned how to make backgrounds in the code and give the characters costumes. The hardest part of making the cartoon was probably giving all the characters coding to talk, move, and dance. Before I went to the coding club, I did not know how to make a person move, but now I know everything I need to know about making a cartoon. I even taught myself how to record my voice and change it to make it sound like a squeaky mouse. I added that in my cartoon, by the way. Thanks for listening, and I hope you watch and enjoy my cartoon.
Thank you, Nora. Up next, we have Mateo Pierre.
I'll have you stand right on the X, okay?
Hi, my name is Mateo, and my game is Hero versus Villain. I have two sprites for my game. The first sprite is the flying cat, which is the hero. The second sprite is the griffin, which is the villain. Something that I like about coding is finding new codes and learning to create new code. The hardest part of coding is finding out what codes do. I wanted the griffin to move around, so the cat had to chase. So I had to add the glide motion to do this. And that's my speech. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Mateo. And that concludes our group for Miss Lisa. Thank you. So up next, we're going to have Miss Ella Borsina's group. Miss Melanie will be representing them. Miss Ella wasn't able to fly out with us today. First up, we have Sophie Lindner.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Sophie, and today I feel like Dreams for Schools has given kids everywhere a lot of stuff. And they gave me the ability to code this game. My game is called Carrot Hunt, and Carrot Hunt is a really awesome game about guinea pigs where you move the guinea pig to eat the carrot. When you touch the cage, you lose a point, and I ask that you keep your sound down if you play this. What is also awesome about this game is that if I had more time, I think I would have added my 3 guinea pigs into the game. And that concludes my speech.
Thanks, Sophie.
Thank you, Sophie. Up next, we have Carson Steffen. Come on up, Carson.
Right on the X. There you go.
In this game, you have to eat the cake, not the watermelon, because you're at a birthday party. I would love to add some more detail if I had some more time. I picked this game because I love birthday parties.
Thank you, Carson. Up next, we have James Sanders. Come on up.
So today I have my game, Patty the Parrot. The objective of the game is to eat as many cheese puffs as you can in the span of 20 seconds. It always shows the previous... Hit space. Okay.
Okay, so the objective is to get as many cheese puffs as possible, and I made this game because of Larry the Lion, which is the original game we coded. I credit Sophie for being insane and helping me with the game by giving me the idea to make a similar game to Larry the Lion.
Thank you, James. Up next, we have Logan Laufersweiler? Laufersweiler. Yes, thank you. Come on up.
My name is Logan, and my game is called Pikio versus Barney. So what happens is this guy's just sitting there in his bed, and then Barney comes, and Pikachu and Mario hear about it too.
Breaking news. Someone has been kidnapped
And
by Barney the dinosaur.
They combine and stuff.
Pikachu.
And then you go to a little place, and there's a portal there. And when you go in it, there's a forest, and there's one of Barney's minions. And you have to beat him and get his powers. And then you go to Barney's castle and go in the door.
Oh wait, it is a Barney minion.
And then you...
Maybe I will get powers if I destroy it. This must be Barney's castle. I think I can touch it to destroy it. I'm getting close to rescuing the person.
Wait.
Barney's room is over
And then,
there. Time to get
you have to go in
rescue
there.
Billy Bob Joe and return him to his house. Oh wait, it is a Barney minion.
Yes.
Maybe I will get powers if I destroy it.
Sometimes.
This must be Barney's castle.
And when you touch that purple thing, you go into Barney's room.
Barney's
And then
room is over there.
Barney shoots
Time to
fireballs
get in
at
there
you.
and rescue Billy
And you
Bob
have
Joe and
to
return
punch him
to
3
his house.
times to defeat him.
FBI, open up.
I see you have found
And
my hideout.
You cannot stop
Now
me.
it is time to destroy
When
your
you-
proof. This will
Thank
be
you
your
for
last day,
rescuing me,
Pikio.
Pikio.
And then
Are you okay, Pikio? I
pretty
don't
much
feel
just
so good.
ends right there. It does this forever.
Thank you, Logan. That concludes our Coding Games with Scratch students. Up next, we'll have our web development students.
And just to give everybody some context, the web development is kind of the next level after they go through all the Scratch programs in the middle school component. So the students are actually learning text-based coding. They're learning HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. And if I just shouted random words, they are real, I promise. I'm a computer science guy, so I do get it. But those are some of the most important languages that students get to learn and that we use in building websites that we get to use on a daily basis. So the kids have learned the basic building blocks of those languages, and what you'll see here today is something they built from the ground up. So they started with nothing and just a blank canvas. So from every border to every text, every font, every color you see is all coded and lines written by the students. So Claudia will be introducing our web development students.
So Miss Ella was the one instructor that wasn't able to fly in. She was working with the students for web development. We have Abigail Genta, come on up.
Hi, my name's Abby, and my website is about the best teachers at Rogers. I decided to pick this because there's some good teachers, and I wanted to put them out there. My first one is 6th grade, and I have what they teach. And I want to thank Miss Ella for teaching me how to code, and thank you for your time.
What you saw was the front end. What you see now is all the code that Abigail actually learned to write up as well, a little preview. And you can go to her table and learn more.
Thank you, Abigail. Up next, we have Spencer Slavic. Come on up.
Hi everybody, I'm Spencer Slavic, and today I'll be showing you my website about the Russian KV tanks of World War II. I made this website because I really enjoy learning about tanks. You know, they're pretty cool. They got a lot of armor and stuff. But really, I like the KV tanks because they're so powerful and they affected World War II a lot. My website has a lot of images you might see because many tanks vary in size and shape, and it's pretty important to get right data and things like that. So I made this website so I can look back at it or share it to others so they can learn and remember the KV tanks of World War II. Applause.
I think they're going to show your code.
And then Nathan is displaying his code. Thank you, Spencer. Up next, we have Owen Crooksy.
Greetings, everyone. This is my website. It's mainly about TV shows I love and me reviewing them. They're about some old favorite TV shows, new favorite TV shows, but mostly old. And I'm just rating them. Instead of rating them with stars, I've decided to rate them with thumbs. You know, because stars are way too overused. And oh, dang it. Well, so that just happened. And it is pretty cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Owen, for that. That concludes our group for web development. Can we give a round of applause for all of our students? So the next portion of the showcase, it will be for you all to go around and play the games that the students have presented. You can ask them questions, how they got their idea for their games, maybe what was the most difficult thing that they learned. Any questions, right, to kind of learn their process of building the game. And also our web development, ask them anything that you would like. We do have food right outside these doors, buffet style, right? So you can all walk over and get some food. There is some seating. We have some seating to the right over here where that door is. It's limited, but you are more than welcome to grab food on the side and then go around and play the games.
And then we'll reconvene in about 30 to 35 minutes for the awards and showcase portion of the event. Thank you. Hello, everyone. We'll be reconvening in about 5 to 7 minutes. We'll be reconvening in 5 to 7 minutes. All right, everyone, if we can have the students come back and everybody come back too, we're going to go ahead and get started with our last piece of the evening today. Did you all enjoy the showcase and meeting the kids? Yeah? Let's give them a big round of applause. Great job, students. So we're going to be bringing up our students here on stage in teams, and we have the honor today of having with us some distinguished guests who I'll invite up to come on stage with me as well, who've helped kind of make all this happen for us being a first time out here. And then we'll have the students come up. They'll be getting certificates and medals. We'll do some team photos, and then we'll wrap up the evening. Does that sound good? Awesome. Okay. So first up, I want to thank a few of our partners, obviously the Affton School District and the Thompson Family Foundation. They're an alumnus of the school, and they've helped to bring this pilot out here and help fund it. So it's exciting when alumni give back and help us kind of reach more students as well. So, and then we have our catering partners, Soko Yairos and Saddifer Sweets and Ice Cream. Hopefully you enjoyed some good food as well from some local small businesses. With that, let me invite some of our special guests up here who will join me. First and foremost, State Senator Doug Beck. Let's give him a round of applause. And then we have State Rep Sarah Unsicker. State Rep Michael Burton. Bridget Moore from the House of Reps. Okay. There is a ramp, yes. Might not be clear. Take some teamwork. Okay, we're going to do some teamwork while I bring in the rest of the folks to get Bridget up here. Let's invite from the school board Kenny Edgar and Patricia Zahn. And then from the Affton Education Foundation, Judy Rethwish and Kurt Yeager. And then please also welcome Principal Jason Buck and Marilyn Allen from the Affton School District as well. And last but not least, Amy Gunther from Darty Business Solutions. Okay, and we've got Bridget coming up too. Thank you, everyone. Can we give them a big round of applause, please? Thank you. So we'll be having our students come up, and you'll be helping put medals on the kids, and we'll do some photos, okay? I am going to have you all squeeze in. That way we're close, and then we can kind of center here. And then this is Will, our photographer, who'll be taking the photos today. Yeah. Awesome. So first up, we're going to have our students who had the opportunity to work with Miss Hannah, our instructor from GOSH. Let's invite them up and give them a big round of applause. Students, come all the way down. Come all the way down and go ahead and get a medal. Get some medals.
Oh, they can go anyone.
Yeah. Go to anyone. Yeah. Anyone can come up. Yeah. All right, and then once you have your medal, go ahead and look forward. Line up and look forward. Hold your certificates. Yeah. So all of the students are receiving Dreams for School certificates along with resolutions from the State Senator's office. So thank you to everybody that helped support that. Yeah. And let's have everybody kind of gather around and we'll do a team photo. Yeah. Get closer, squeeze in. Yeah. Awesome. Let's give this team of students a big round of applause. Thank you. Everybody got it? Got the drill? I know, it takes practice. All right, we're going to go ahead and invite our second team of students who were taught by Miss Eileen. Let's give them a big round of applause. Come on over. Go and get your medals. Great job. Awesome. Students, let's have you look forward in the middle. Get together. Move in, Gabe. All right. And then everybody look at the camera. Awesome. Thank you. Next, we're going to have our team of students who had the opportunity to work with Miss Lisa. Come on up. Come on up. Get your medals. All right, students, please stand in the middle. Okay. You too. All right, smile, everyone. Behind your mask. Smile with your eyes. Awesome, yeah. Thank you. And next up, we have our team of students who were taught by Miss Ella, who could not join us today, but they were also got to know Miss Melanie, part of our staff, so we'll be inviting them up. Come on up. And these are a group of students who got to learn Scratch and web development. So Miss Ella actually taught 2 classes. Come on up. Come all the way down. Come on up and grab a medal. Come on over. Less crowded.
I feel like you should be knighting him or something.
All right, students, let's go ahead and look up. Okay. Can I have you move to the left? So we can see Bridget too. Yeah. Awesome. Go ahead and smile with your eyes. Awesome. Thank you, students. If we can give a big round of applause to all the students who worked so hard over the last 3 months, that would be great. Big thank you to all of you who joined us up here to help present the awards to the kids, and thank you for all your support in us and allowing us to serve the students, and we look forward to continuing this partnership too. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. Actually, can we do a photo together? I'm going to call you back real quick. And if you really want a medal, you're welcome to keep a medal. All right, let's all go ahead and... Okay. All right, Will, how do you want us? Just in the middle? Okay. Oh, okay, perfect. All right, we're great.
Do you want to change the back? Didn't you have like, yeah.
Okay, we can do that. There you go. Okay. All right.
We have a tornado. Yeah, we were under a watch.
Is that what it is?
You guys have tornadoes out in California?
All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. All right. We're good, yeah. The ramp is open, yeah. What was that? That's after. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll call you guys for that. Yeah, it's outside. Yeah. Okay, everyone. Well, with that concludes our evening today. Just want to say thank you to all the parents for coming out. Thank you to all the school teachers and school staff for your support. If I can just do a big round of applause for our instructors and the students, please. Thank you. This has probably been some of the most challenging years for a lot of students, and as you all know, with the pandemic, and we really enjoyed working with the students, and as we go back, we're looking forward to being in person as well. So thank you for coming out. Feel free to take some photos out in the front. There is a backdrop, and then with that, we'll call it a night. Thank you. We have a quick announcement.
So there is a tornado warning, so we'd like for everybody to stay in the building and not go outside. In case it does come out, the hallways and the bathrooms are good tornado shelters for us to go, so we can kind of make that your way to those areas.
Thank you, everyone.